Well, it is now 5 days since my initial positive COVID test. Some people think I should go back to work. What do you think? Hi, everybody. It is Wednesday, July 6th. First of all, I want to say today is my son Evan's 29th birthday. He doesn't watch my channel, but I wanted to say happy birthday anyway. I love you. So today is actually, I had a positive test last Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was July 1st that I had a positive test. Let me tell you that the only symptoms I have remaining is that my taste and my smell isn't there yet. I mean, it comes in waves. It's coming and going. So I, think I'm getting better. I still tire very, very easily. I am I don't have the extreme fatigue that I had a couple days ago, but I get tired from the littlest things. Like a little while ago, walked out to my car, and I mean it's a nice little jaunt out to where I have to park my car. Um, Not to go anywhere in particular. I drove over to the next town to a parking lot that had cell service so that I could talk to my daughter because she started her job today, and also to call my son because of his birthday. And so I talked to them for a little bit, came back, walked back into my cabin, and by the time I got here, I thought I'm exhausted again. So those really are the only two symptoms I have, other than food that I'm eating tends to go right through me. So talked to a few people who say, 5 days after your diagnosis, you're really not uh, considered contagious anymore. But my COVID test this morning was still positive, and it was like positive, like right away. So there was no guesswork involved in it. So should I go back to work tomorrow? I don't know. Um, Money wise, I should go back to work tomorrow. But this is what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking that I'm going to stay back tomorrow and then shoot for going back on Friday. So I want to get up tomorrow morning uh, to see if I can get up in the morning, see how tired I am, and stay up and see how the day goes, and maybe move around a little bit more and then make my decision. Also, they said that you need to be like 3 days away from having a fever. I took my temperature this morning. I don't have a fever anymore. Um, I don't think I had one yesterday, but I didn't have my thermometer until yesterday either. So I kind of felt warm every now and again, but you know my hands are always cold, so that's a hard judgment call there. So I don't know. I mean, tell me tell me what you think. If you were me, what would you do? So let's get to my daily weight. Uh, I've told you before, and I know I'm not the only one because other people have commented on my channel here in the comments that some of you also weigh yourself every single day. I have to do this as a way of keeping myself in check. So yesterday I told you that my scale was up a little bit. It was up 0.5. So on weighing day on Saturday, I was 216. Sunday, I was 215.8. On the 4th, which was Monday, I was 215.4. Then yesterday, for some reason, it jumped up to 215.9. So today, when I got on the scale, it was back down and it was 215.2, which gives me a weekly loss so far of 0.8 and 0.9 for the month. So, scale's doing okay. Now some of it is because I've been sick, but I think the biggest biggest thing is that I'm just tracking my food. And last night, before I finally settled down for the night, I pre-tracked my entire day today, and I'm gonna do the same thing tonight before I settle down for the night. Is I'm gonna pre-track my day. That way, it's already done, and when I get up in the morning, all I have to do is look at my app to see what I've got going on that day. So I'm working off of my menu that I'm calling my go-to menu. Uh, you know, at home I would have a menu up on my refrigerator, and of course, with all my pots and pans around me and all my cooking stuff. Um, Here I don't have that. I'm still getting used to this kitchen. I am able to cook more than I was over at the dorm because there aren't as many people in the kitchen. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you. I think I lost track here. I lost my mind. Oh, one of the reasons that, I think my scale is starting to come down again is because I'm starting to follow a menu plan. I don't cough until I talk, and then I start talking. Then I start coughing. But let me go ahead and show you what I had to eat today on the personal points plan. All right. Last night before I went to bed, I pre-tracked my entire day, and this is my breakfast. I've got my fruit salad is all 0 points. It's a banana, some cantaloupe, and pineapple. I trimmed my Thomas Light English muffin to 52 grams. 2 points for that. I've got 6 grams of butter on it, also 2 points. My egg is 1 egg and 60 grams of liquid egg whites. That's all 0 points. So on my plate, I've got 4 points. And this morning, I've got 3 points in my coffee. This is my second cup, a total of 50 milliliters of regular half and half. I had contemplated going back to fat-free half and half. Decided no, a little bit of fat's not going to hurt me. As a matter of fact, it will help me. And it sours more quickly than regular half and half. So regular half and half it is. So a total of 7 points for breakfast. Well, lunch today is just a sandwich with some fruit and chips. So these are the Good Thins corn and sea salt. 20 grams of that is 2 points. My watermelon is 108 grams. That's 0 points. I made the sandwich with the Black Forest ham. 4 slices for 1 point. 2 slices on my Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. That's 2 points. And there's 20 milliliters of light Miracle Whip on that for 1 point. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in my sandwich, 5, 6 in the corn chips. And I'm having a bottle of water with this. So 6 points for lunch. This takes me to 13 points so far for the day. Well, for dinner tonight, I'm having one of the Smart Ones. This is the sesame noodles with vegetables. It is 7 points on my plan. And I'm also having strawberries and cream Premier Protein, which is 3 points. So I have a 10-point total dinner. This takes me 1 point over today. So I have 23 points. So on my personal points plan, I get 22 points a day. Today I used 23 points, which, I'm okay with that. Right now, I'm trying to eat larger amounts of protein because I think that protein promotes healing. So If I have to have a point or two extra every day in order to accommodate that, that's okay. Originally, I was going to have a yogurt tonight, one of those light Yoplait things that um, it's 3 points, but I compared the amount of the protein in that yogurt container to that Premier Protein, and the Premier Protein won hands down. So, I wasn't going to give up 30 grams of protein tonight. So, I can tell you that it filled me up. Those smart ones, I have, for a long time, I didn't eat any of them. And I've bought more of them because they're just a really good convenience food, and they're portioned out. And what little of it I could taste was pretty good. So, um, I'm okay with having 23 points today. It's kind of weird because, when I was Blue Plan, 23 points was what I got. So, but yeah, 23 points today. I thought the food was pretty good. I'm back to eating closer to how I would be eating if I were doing this program at home. So, anyway, like I said, tonight I'm going to go ahead and look at my go-to menu and see what I have for tomorrow and go ahead and pre-track it. That really helped me today because it just took the thinking out of it. It was already tracked. I didn't have to worry about if my app was going to work, if I had enough Wi-Fi service to get on it or not. And, I made adjustments to some of it with the amount of, grams that I had in something. But other than that, it was all there today. So uh, at least for today, I really liked the pre-tracking aspect of what I did, and I'm going to do it again tomorrow. So, well, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Um, Nothing earth-shattering. I've been pretty much here today watching a lot of videos and, catching up on some YouTube channels. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. But right now, like I said, my plan is to at least take tomorrow off and see how I am. And then maybe tomorrow afternoon I'll do another COVID test just to see where I'm at. The thing about the COVID, from what I heard, is that you're no longer contagious. Most people aren't anyway. Like, 5 days after diagnosis and after your symptoms subside, it's okay to go back out in public. I don't know. There's a couple schools of thought about it. So I am anxious to get back to work because, like I said, every day I don't work, I'm not making money. And that's what I came out here to do. So we'll see. I'm interested to think whether you think I should just go ahead and go back tomorrow or not. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. You guys have a great night, and I will record as much as possible tomorrow, depending on what I decide to do. So I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.